All right, hello, welcome to the weather update for April 9th, 2021. We had a lot of high clouds and then some lower clouds rolled in the evening. And there were a bunch of rain showers actually that stayed to the west of us pretty much. They kind of fell apart by the time they got here. So just looking at some of the sky, the clouds, you could see we had a nice little sunset there with the sun actually coming out as it set. Some really nice colors in the sunset anyway. We got some crazy lightning going on here. Oh my gosh, 1,000 plus lightning strikes in this line here. Crazy amount of lightning that is over. Look at this. I mean, this is incredible. This is just unbelievable. It's just crazy. It really is just crazy. And this is the line here. It's producing all this lightning, by the way. It is over, it looks like Tupelo. It's in Mississippi. And there are a number of severe thunderstorm warnings out for this line as well. When we look at our weather and hazards map, you'll see severe thunderstorm watchings, severe thunderstorm warnings, some flash flood warnings, and it looks like maybe even a tornado warning in there, perhaps. So, yeah, this is pretty crazy stuff that we're seeing once again down in the south. But for us, it's much more quiet. Temperatures were much cooler today. We only reached the 50s. And temperatures right now only in the 40s across the area. We can look at some of the high temperatures for today, and that's not what I want to look at. We're looking for nope, that's not what I want. We're going historical, and we're doing the high temperatures. So here are the high temperatures for today, and you can see mainly in the mid to upper 50s across the area, across the entire area, because the cloud cover pretty much kept things in the mid to upper 50s. Looking at the satellite, we got this long satellite run to show you the moisture streaming in here. So get to see this in a moment. Here you go. Whoops. Sorry, I messed that up. You can see there it is, that moisture streaming in there on the satellite. And you can sort of see where the warmer air is off to the west. There's a warm front right here. However, we're not really going to get into that really warm air. So let's go look at the models, and we will be focusing on this weekend into early next week. So you see, we've been through this a million times before. It's not really going to be a whole lot of precipitation until we get towards Sunday. That's when we see some of the heavier precipitation. And you can see it just kind of sits over us and lingers next week and keeps us unsettled. And that looks like a pretty massive coastal storm is developing for Friday. Of course, that is a week from now. And a lot can change. The models often will do that, and then it will disappear in the next run. We'll focus mainly on the next 3 days. So let's look at the NAM12. We'll do that, and we'll look at the NAM12 for 18Z. And you will see here just a slight chance of a shower tonight. And anything showers are probably going to be on the light side. Not really much in the way of rain tomorrow. Mostly cloudy skies. Maybe a little fog in the morning. And then it would be Sunday that we see this line of showers that comes through our area that could give us probably in the late morning to early afternoon hours, maybe lingering into the evening, according to the NAM. And then the chance of rain just lingers through the week, as you see here. But it's not going to be all that heavy. Let's look at the total accumulated precip on the NAM. And it does have some areas nearing a quarter of an inch to a half an inch, but generally not a whole lot of rain here to look at. And we can also look at the other short-range model, which is the HRRR. We'll look at the 0Z run for that. And we'll just go all the way to the end here and see how much rain it's giving us. Some areas are closer to a half an inch, so, but it's not going to be a huge, soaking rain right now. It doesn't. The models were originally saying, we were going to get a soaking rain, but you see that everything is pretty showery. And we look at this, you see again, scattered showers in the morning, light showers, less in the afternoon and the evening, and it's dry. And then Sundays when we have a more solid band of showers come through, late morning, early afternoon there. And there could be some downpours in there. And then that chance of rain just winds up lingering throughout the week with these storm systems that are going to constantly be sitting over us and keeping us unsettled for much of the week. And then there's that storm system here. Your fantasy storm system on the GFS. That is quite a nor'easter. Just for fun, let's go look at the wind. And there's some pretty strong wind around this nor'easter. So this almost could be a hybrid system. But again, is it showing up on any of them on any of the other models? Let's go and take a look. Let's see if it's showing up on the ICON. Oh, it doesn't go far enough out. Let's see if it's showing up on the Canadian then. In a weakened state it is. Yeah, it actually is showing up on the Canadian. That's interesting. So, yeah, we're going to have to watch this possible next call, but this is a ways away. I'm not going to, a lot can change between now and then, We do have is a gloomy weather pattern in place. That's what we do have. And we'll just run this total accumulated precip out to the end of the forecast period. Let's see. And you can see here, we get between 1 and 2 inches of rain now between April. You can see it's not really a huge amount of rain. Some areas seem to get more than others. But if we run through this whole week here, you'll see that it doesn't really start adding up. If we get that nor'easter, that's what would give us a decent amount of rain. But until that happens, we're just going to be seeing these scattered showers. It's not going to be like a soaking rain that you would expect. So let's go look at our temperatures here as we head into tomorrow. And it actually gets us a little warmer tomorrow, actually into the 60s. I'm thinking because maybe there's a warm front that's trying to make its way through, and we get that southwesterly flow. And then on Sunday, we're cooler with those showers. You can see, look at that. There's definitely a warm front that gets hung up in our area because, look, if you look south in New Jersey, you can see it's a lot hotter there versus here. It's cooler over us. Then the cooler air comes in, but you can see stall front off to the south. That keeps us unsettled. You see the temperature differences. Again, cool over our area, 40s and 50s generally. Downright cold days. Like I said, we may not make it out of the 40s on Wednesday with cloudy skies Thursday. You can see, and with that coastal storm, wow, that keeps us quite chilly, actually. I'm wondering if some people might even see snow from that, possibly. But that is, again, a week away, so I'm not going to say, oh, it's definitely happening, because a lot can change between now and then. I've seen that happen before. If it's consistent and it keeps showing it for a couple of days, then I will take it a little more seriously. So looking at the cloud cover, obviously, we're not seeing the sun. This is... throughout all of next week, we're not seeing the sun at all. And who knows when we're going to see it. It might not be until next Saturday that we'll have a clear with blue skies again. So we were stuck in a nice weather pattern. Now we're going to be stuck in a crappy. This is what I mean about the atmosphere not moving along. Sometimes, it'll be good if it's nice for a while, but once you get stuck in a crappy pattern, it's not so nice. Bottom line is weather is supposed to change more often, and we're not seeing that. We're seeing these bottlenecks in the atmosphere becoming more and more common due to climate change. The other thing I want to look at also, actually I will go to the HRRR for this, 0Z run as well, dew points, because that is also an indicator where that warmth air is. And you can see the humidity definitely comes up, particularly over New Jersey, where you might see some 60-degree dew points. And then for Sunday, that's when you really start seeing that warm sector get over Jersey. Could be some thunderstorms over there, perhaps. We'll have to watch the threat for that because dew points get well into the 60s, which is really unusual for April. But again, this is what we're dealing with when we deal with climate change. Let's go look at the wider view again on the just go to the global here so we can get the jet stream on here, and we'll show you what's going on with the jet stream, why everything is all messed up, and why it has been for a while. You'll probably ask yourself, where is the jet stream here? There almost is no jet stream, and that's why things aren't moving along. And again, that's all due to climate change, because as we see with Arctic amplification, a warmer Arctic, less of a difference between the Arctic and the equator, means a weaker jet stream, more diffuse, more wavy, and that's what we continue to see here. And we do have some troughs in there, as you see, that could bring us some quite abnormally cool air. And so again, it could wind up the last week of March and the first week of April could actually have been warmer than the last week of April. All right, because of what we're seeing in the atmosphere. So that's going to be it for this weather update, and we'll keep your eyes on the chances for possibly some thunderstorms on Sunday. It could be an interesting day across our area, and then we'll have to watch for that possible coastal storm next Friday, a week from now. That's going to be it for this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.